All right, welcome to the 99. This is a brand new show that we're going to do here a couple times a week. And it's going to be something where we talk about more than just Michigan sports. We're going to talk about just kind of the big news of that's going on around college football, college sports, the world in general. And we're going to try and run through we'll try to run through 9 topics each time. If we I feel like we should get a reward if we actually do 9 sometime.
I'll be honest. I think we're going to struggle to get 5.
I agree, but I think we can shoot for 9, and then if we ever get it, there's a jackpot that we win or something.
Okay, shoot for the stars, land on the moon.
Exactly. Right. All right. It's August 11th. We're recording this. This will probably go out, I don't know, tomorrow morning or something. On Friday. All right. First topic we've got here, though, is...
Wait, I've got a topic.
No.
Are you wearing the same shirt you wore in the last podcast?
Yeah, it was sitting on my chair from yesterday, and I threw it on because I was wearing a red polo.
That's funny because we recorded on Tuesday, and you wore it on Wednesday, and now it's Thursday. Do you only have one shirt?
This guy just wears the same shirt over and over.
Wait, when did we record?
We recorded on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we did do Tuesday night because that's when Hard Knocks came out.
Well, I didn't wear this yesterday. It was just still sitting there. It hasn't gone through the laundry.
How do we know you didn't wear it yesterday?
Let's see. I don't know if I can prove this.
Hey, you didn't send your daily outfit pic.
Yeah, I usually do send you guys every time I wake up in the morning. I check with you guys to see if my outfit is cute or not.
So sick of those goddamn mirror pics, man. Just stop sending them to us.
Well,
nobody cares about your OOTD.
At least I'm doing them with a shirt on now. They used to be shirtless.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, so that was the first topic. Thank you, Jack, for bringing that up.
Welcome.
Now on to topic number 2. If we do that, we might get to 9. We might get to 9 real quick.
I'm gaining more confidence.
All right. So ESPN no longer for the Big Ten. Coming up here, it's just going to be Fox, NBC, and CBS. What are you guys' thoughts? Good or bad?
Fine with me. I mean, if that means I do love the CBS because I love the SEC on CBS theme, however it goes. That's really it.
Yeah, cool. Does that mean
and a shit ton more money, right? Shit ton more money coming in.
It was which I didn't really understand that. It went from 80 million to 350 million or something like that.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works, but
does that mean there's going to be more 3:30 games and less noon games?
I think so. I mean, Fox will still try and get it, but I think that what I heard was NBC. So it'll be Fox noon, CBS 3:30, NBC night.
Okay,
that'll be the situation.
I think the NBC games are gonna suck.
Yeah, who's the announcers even for NBC?
Unless it's Tirico.
Tirico,
which is gonna be Tirico. That'd be dope. Okay,
I like Tirico a lot. I mean, this year they already have 5 fucking noon games already. It's brutal.
Yeah, Hawaii's a night game. I don't know how I just found that out.
You just found that out?
Yeah, I had no idea.
We've been talking about this tailgate and everything for literal months.
Nobody ever mentioned it was a night game.
All right. Well, I don't know what to say about that.
It doesn't change anything for me. Now I'm just aware that it's a night game. I didn't know.
Yeah. You know what's going to be annoying, though, is this is what's going to happen. We're going to be on prime time on NBC, and every commercial is going to be for the next week's Notre Dame game.
Yeah, that's true. NBC only does Notre Dame, right?
Pretty much. They have not only, but they're exclusive for Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's going to be really annoying.
Or I do think,
or flip this around.
All right.
The positive here, every Notre Dame game is going to have commercials for the next, Michigan game, Ohio State, all that shit.
That helps.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's just forcing the hand.
Notre Dame fans, that works.
Is this forcing the hand for Notre Dame to actually join a conference?
I think it's the
I hope
first
so.
step to them joining the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, oh, perfect. Like our network's already set up like this. You can just join and then you still like can play on NBC every single week.
Right.
I think
how
that's
it's
what
going to
they're
work
gonna
with
go.
Notre Dame and the Big Ten. Because if Notre Dame is they have like NBC has exclusive media rights for them, right? For the
Yeah,
most part, unless
but
it's a
I
bowl game or
like
some
going
shit.
back to like I know for a fact that like the Michigan Notre Dame night games have been
Like ESPN and
ABC.
stuff,
Yeah,
or ABC. I'm just curious, like how that'll work with Notre Dame's like TV schedule. Like if they're playing at the same time the Big Ten game is or something.
I'm sure that they'll figure it out. They're a lot
Yeah.
smarter than us.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I guess I really have no strong feelings. Like, I guess I'll miss ragging on Kirk Herbstreit a little bit until the college football playoff. But like,
I like Herbstreit a lot. I know he's a Buckeye. I really like Herbstreit, and I think he gets a bad rap for being like this biased Buckeye. I think he's pretty actually like unbiased, to be honest.
I think he used to be biased, like, towards the beginning when he became a commentator, but like he's gotten a lot better, I think.
The biggest thing that bothers me about Herbstreit is just anytime I fuck up in NCAA, that's the voice I hear. I think it's just like I associate his name with bad news.
Why aren't you better at NCAA?
I don't know. Kalen, did you beat me last time too? Yeah, I fucking lost last time we played.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying. I used to be decent.
Plays.
Yeah, not great.
What does that mean for college game day?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, they
college game
go
day,
to like SEC games now.
College game day usually follows like where the ABC primetime game is.
Yeah.
Fuck. That's a good point.
Interesting.
But they still would go to schools even if their network wasn't broadcasting the game, if it was a really, really big game.
I feel like the money runs it, and they're like, they'll make whatever game college game day goes to, it becomes a big game.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to try and push that, whatever that primetime game
network
is. Yeah. That's a good point.
Interesting.
I guess we'll see.
All right. We'll see how that goes down. Next thing I've got here, Avila. He's out.
Let's fucking go. Not that I follow the Tigers like that fucking much. I just know everybody wants them gone. Hopefully it's a good thing for the Tigers, right? I can't imagine it'd be a bad thing.
Can't be worse. Yeah. They've had 5 straight seasons of being last in the division.
Now, remind me, is he the orchestrator of like trading away all of our best assets? Just I don't even know why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it was like their contracts were ending and they wanted to go elsewhere. But what you do in that situation is you're supposed to get like a bunch of young guys in trade for them. And he got like nobody. Like for Verlander, he got one dude. I can't even remember who it was now, but the guy is like literally not in the majors anymore. He never even made it past the minors.
Was Dombrowski? Was he the GM before?
Yeah. And he was the GOAT. He fucking brought everybody.
Great. He did great. When did he leave?
He left. Well, we kind of like
2013, 14, something like that.
That was the one thing. It was, to me, that was like the Michigan, like moving on from Lloyd Carr.
Lions moving on from fucking
Matt Millen. Or
Jim Caldwell.
Patricia.
Jim Caldwell. Yes, you're right.
Patricia.
Yep. It's where like you think that you're like the grass is always greener, and it's just not. Like, hey, if you're consistently winning the division and going to the World Series, like, how about we keep that up? Like, not that many people do it, even if you don't win the World Series, you know?
Yeah, just make it to the fucking playoffs. Is that topic number 3?
What?
That's the third topic.
This is the topic.
That's what I was. Yeah, so I'll just clarify. I had nothing else to say on it. So I was just clarifying.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I still think the issue is Chris Ilitch still is the owner. And he doesn't want to win nearly as badly as his dad, Mike Ilitch, did. Like, as a fan, like, for the benefit of the Tigers, like, Mr. I wanting to win before he passed away was, like, the best thing ever, because he was like, whatever we need to spend, we're spending it, you know?
He's got to sell the team. What's the next move, right?
Maybe. We'll see. I think the other issue is that he cares a lot about the Red Wings and doesn't care that much about the Tigers.
Forgot that he owned the Red Wings too. Yeah. Pistons also?
No, that's Gores, Tom Gores, who's like a literal cokehead.
Nice.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. This next one, I don't know if you guys saw this. Me and Caitlin were just talking about it. It happened like 5 minutes before we jumped on. So apparently John Calipari came out and he was like telling reporters how they needed new facilities at Kentucky. And he straight up said, like, we're a basketball school. We're not a football school. I'm rooting for them to get 10 wins, but like, we're a basketball school straight up. The focus is on basketball. And like, not a good look for, I don't know. Not a good look. Mark Stoops, who's the football coach, like quote tweeted it and was like, I'm sorry. I thought we were played in the SEC. That's a football conference. And we've been in the postseason 5 years in a row now. And then like after that, it started snowballing and even players were quote tweeting it and being like, oh, I'm sorry. Did we lose to St. Peter's last year? No, the basketball team did. So trouble in paradise? I'd say so.
They're tearing themselves apart, man. How do we get that to happen at Ohio State? Can we do that somehow? Figure that out? Get Ballsack Sports to tweet something out?
Ballsack Sports.
Tweet out a fake headline?
Yeah, we should for sure.
Well, it makes me feel good because Juwan was just talking to the football team, right? So, like, obviously they're tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's very dumb of Calipari to come out and say that. But, like, I don't know. If you're Mark Stoops, he wanted facilities, but, like, don't rag on your football team in the meantime.
Right.
I think they must have been like doing something for new football facilities. And he's like, fuck the football facilities. We need basketball facilities because we're a basketball school. But I don't know.
Interesting.
Who you siding with there? Stoops or Calipari?
I don't know. Kentucky football's kind of hot now, dude. I'm going to go Stoops.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, Kentucky football is actually pretty solid.
I also think too.
I also see Calipari.
Yeah, he's a loser. He's a loser for sure. All right, next topic here. Mazi Smith.
It's fucking wild, dude.
Number one freak in college football, according to Bruce Feldman.
You see that Michigan had, 4 guys in the top 50?
Yeah.
I think
4 guys in the top 50, and then 2020 was Kwity Paye was number 1, and then 2021 was Hutchinson was number 2.
That's what it was.
I mean, there's got to be a Michigan bias here. I love our guys, but, like, I don't know if we've got the biggest freak in college football, like, every single year, right?
I mean, I think it was fair to say for Aiden Hutchinson and Kwity Paye.
Dude, our strength staff is just different, bro. Like, Mazi Smith.
I'm not hating on it. I love it, but
they're literally like building new machines for Mazi Smith so he can lift more weight. Like, that's the most incredible thing I've ever heard.
And he's fast too.
Right, he's jumping up those plyo stairs.
You know who's going to? I mean, Michigan is going to keep this going. because Kenneth Grant and Mason Graham both could be on this list like very soon too.
I think Kenneth Grant is on the list.
Oh, already?
Yeah,
I didn't see who the other
I think
four
it was. I think Eric All, DJ Turner, and Kenneth Grant was like number 46.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hasn't played a down of football.
Right. Hasn't played a down of football.
I feel like that could be a prerequisite for this list. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I'll take it though.
Although if if all of a sudden Kenneth Grant is like one of the top D linemen this year, Bruce Feldman looks like a genius.
Like a fucking genius, yeah.
So I don't hate that either.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see Mazi just blow up some Ohio State linemen.
Yeah. I mean, is this setting the bar too high for Mazi now?
Maybe a little bit. But his stats are just off the chart, so.
Yeah, I'm going to say no because, I feel like their stats, at least, I mean, say he's the number one freak, doesn't mean he's like the number one, like, D lineman, but, like, he is freakishly strong and athletic for his size. So, no, I don't think it should affect him.
Yeah.
I was curious to hear, like, Mike Morris say that Mazi's, like, the leader of that defense, though. Because we just talked about that the other day, and Mazi Smith was not on our list.
I think you're right.
So that was cool to hear.
I wish Chris Hinton was still in the building, and then they could have two of those dudes in the middle,
I know. Well, then you might still have them, Kenneth Grant or Mason Graham.
I feel like we're going to say that all year long or something. All right. Next up. Oh, this is a fun one. Kim Kardashian boyfriend odds. There was somebody. So let me pull this up real quick on what exactly.
Dude, it's like official. I saw this on Oddshark.
Okay, so I honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was like a ball sack sports.
I mean, I think it is. Kinda, sorta.
I don't think so.
Donald Trump is on the list.
Like, no, they're like actually
plus 20,000.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Donald Trump?
Yeah, he's on the list, plus 20,000.
Ray J.
Yeah, that was the one that was like, okay, no fucking chance they're getting back together.
Oh my god.
Am I dumb? Who's Van Jones?
I don't know who that
is. He's a CNN commentator.
What? That
dude,
seems
Chris
like
Evans.
the least likely.
Chris Evans, who played at Michigan, is on the list.
Chris Evans plus 1,400. Like, it's Jamie Foxx, Chris Evans, and then Harry Styles. Chris Evans, former Michigan running back, current Cincinnati Bengal, has higher odds than Kanye.
That's fucking wild.
She's already been married to Kanye.
Oh my god. Oh, she already knows she doesn't like it. So,
ooh.
I just want to know where this came from. Like, is it like I would have assumed that they threw out there like one of the top, like no dig at our guy Chris Evans, but like why wouldn't they pick like a top running back like Christian McCaffrey or something?
Yeah,
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, like anybody like that seems like I would be like, okay, makes sense. Or like an NBA player.
The Kardashians do love their NBA players.
But they also love their football players. Remember she went out with Reggie Bush?
Oh, she did. That's right.
Yeah. Went out with Reggie Bush. Was married to that one guy in the NBA for 72 hours. Or 72 days.
Humphreys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is on here. Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
You married Nick
Cannon has like
7
25 kids. Yeah. All different moms.
What's his name? What's the short comedian? Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Sent him like a vending machine full of condoms or something.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Chris Evans did put he retweeted it and put the eyeball emoji on there.
That's funny.
I mean, that's pretty funny. You have to like blow it up if you're him, right? Like you have to like
take advantage of it, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, does this mean that Chris Evans, like, has hung out or hooked up with Kim Kardashian?
I mean, if it's a legitimate, like, betting odds, they've got to have something behind it.
I would think so.
I don't know. That's why I think it's just fucking random. I mean, it's got to be.
But, like, usually, like, if it was fake in these odds, like, the bookmakers would pick, like, a big name to throw people off. And I don't think Chris Evans is, like, that big name, you know?
But that's why I think it's, like, that. I think I'm thinking the same logic, but with Chris Evans. Like, they pick a random fucking name out of a hat to make it more legitimate.
Or was it like some intern screwed up and it was supposed to be Chris Evans, the actor?
but it was so clear, like Chris Evans, Cincinnati.
I know. I would have loved to be in the locker room when, like, this comes out and all the guys are just dogging.
Like, oh, I don't think. I mean, would they be dogging him? I'd kind of give him his props.
Dude, all the replies on Twitter are just like, Chris, don't do it. We just broke the Bengals curse.
Oh, yeah. They don't need the Kardashian curse.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would bet on this one. This is too difficult.
Throw all my money on Trump. See what happens.
There you go.
I wouldn't doubt that he would do it for some attention too.
For some views.
What would he say?
Like,
what would
honestly,
he say on their first
Drake
date?
feels like a good bet.
Oh, yeah. Drake for sure. See that?
Oh, wait. It's not husband. It's boyfriend, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Johnny Depp would be interesting, too.
Oh, Jesus.
Eminem, too, throwing it back to fucking old days.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Kim's
if he was
not, like,
prime.
young, though, right? She's, like, 40-something.
I mean, so is
He's got to be getting up there, though.
And Eminem's, like, 50, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more here.
That's insane that we made it through this.
I mean, there wasn't 9 to begin with.
I've got a.
If you're able to count,
I've got a topic at the end.
Awesome.
All right, make a banner for it and put it up.
Okay.
All right. Does Michigan need a mascot? I shout out to my guy Jonas Drebko on Twitter, SM. He said he'll just volunteer to be the mascot.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I would love that. Kalen, you brought this one up. Go for it.
Yeah, like, I just feel like, first off, I just omit all, like, live animal mascots. I'm just like, just get out of here. You have, like, a dog on a leash. That's not fair.
Like the bulldog,
I love that
bulldog.
dude.
You need, like, a guy in a costume. Like, that's a mascot. Somebody being crazy. And so, like, there's, like, really 3 categories of mascot. There's, like, good, there's bad, and then there's just, like, weird stuff, right? Like, a good mascot is, like, if you look up, like, University of Montana, they have a guy who dresses up in, like, some sort of bear costume and rides a Harley. Like, that is awesome. Unfortunately, like, our rival in state has a pretty good mascot. Sparty's a good mascot, right? And there's, like,
you know, who
there's,
has
like,
a bad mascot is Ohio State. It's just literally a nut on his head.
It just looks like a butthole. Yeah.
I'll give you what, though. At least they have a mascot for it.
Yes, exactly. That's my point, right?
Yeah.
And then you get into, like, weird mascots, and that's, like, Western Kentucky. It's just like a amorphous red blob,
right?
Right.
Hilltoppers.
There's and also Xavier. Xavier has 2 mascots. One is, like, this guy with, like, sabers and, like, a Zorro hat. But I guess he was, like, scaring children in the 80s. So they added another mascot, and it's just a blue version of the Western Kentucky mascot. It's just a blue blob.
What about the
Fucking
Stanford tree?
I love that one.
I put that in the weird because it's, like, just out there, right?
Yeah.
But weird is, I think that makes it different.
Weird, it's okay.
So that's where I go, like, for Michigan, like, you can't just have just, like, a guy in, like, a weird, like, animal costume, right? Just,
Well, I
like,
think you could do kind of like what Ohio State does, like, just do the headgear. Get, like, a Wolverine mascot head, and then give the guy, like, a Michigan sweater and khakis and call him Walter the Wolverine.
But like, that's my thing. Like, if you just put on a helmet type deal or something, right? It's like, I don't know if you're a bear. Are you a Wolverine? Are you a muskrat? Like, you just look like a random animal. So it has to be like something really different to make people go like, that's the Walter the Wolverine or whatever.
Can you
could just put Wolverine on his nameplate? Also, you're at a Michigan game. You're probably going to know it's a Wolverine.
Like, I'm like, why not like use like the Marvel Wolverine character as inspiration? Or do something a little bit different so that it like really stands out. And so it's not just like, oh, there's another animal. You could just change his sweater and he would be someone else.
I think you're getting too picky. I think we just need to get a mascot. Then we can discuss those details.
You know, what we had at the Mud Hens was it was Muddy, and then Muddy had a girlfriend, and it was Madonna.
Ooh, I like it. I think
now we're talking.
Phillies do that, maybe.
They have a girl version.
They might, yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, I cannot imagine the internet outrage. No matter what, it could be the coolest thing in the world. And the internet outrage and the outrage of Michigan old Blueheads and everything would be insane. Like, that comment section would be the craziest thing in the world.
I don't know.
I'm just saying,
if they can do a classic Wolverine head, give the guy a Michigan like sweater or something, throw some khakis on there, I think you're golden. Maybe give a little tail. I don't think Wolverines actually have tails. They don't need a tail.
They do.
A little small one though, huh?
Yeah.
Like Oakley.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is like not many people actually know what a Wolverine looks like. Because I mean, you said it, Kaylin, like it literally like it is a cross between a bear, like a muskrat, a beaver, like it's.
Yeah. We actually used to have a mascot in the early 1900s called Biff.
I have seen that. It's like royal blue and yellow, like
it was a live Wolverine.
Oh wait, what? Really?
Yeah, and we kept it on campus, but it was obviously Wolverines are like super dangerous, so it was like, you know, growling at people or whatever, and they had to get rid of it.
Okay, I just while Googling realized that the name, like the actual name for a Wolverine is Gulo Gulo, which is the beer at Wolverine Brewing.
Wow.
Huh. Wow.
We should definitely have our mascot named Gulo Gulo.
There you go. It's a muscular carnivore and a solitary animal.
I feel that.
I mean, the solitary thing is perfect.
Muscular carnivore.
The muscular.
Is that just me? Like,
here's a question: do you think that Wolverine, and maybe this is true already, the Wolverine, the character, is blue and yellow? Is that after Michigan?
That's a good question.
Maybe. I mean, when did Wolverine start up? Like fucking early 1900s?
The cartoon?
Yeah. That's what we need Patty for.
In the 60s?
Yeah. 60s. Early 1900s?
I don't fucking know.
That's like Batman or something, yeah.
Yeah, they had shit back then, I think.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be after Michigan a little bit.
Too similar not to be.
True.
All right, moving on.
All right, yeah.
I got a fucking ticket because I turned on red on a no turn on red downtown.
Was there a sign?
Yeah.
You just didn't see it?
Oh, I saw it. I just didn't look to see that there was a cop right behind me in my rear view.
Literally right behind you?
Literally right behind me. Like, I'm like, come on. What is the deal with no turn on reds though? Like, what is that? Like, they just pick and choose randomly, like what fucking streets you can turn on red and not turn on red on? Makes no fucking sense to me. If anything, just put like be cautious when turning. Like, I just don't understand it. Nobody's coming. I can fucking turn on red. Why would I not be able to turn on red? It's so stupid.
I think it's is it not usually when you like there's a green turn lane like on the other side and people are coming from like multiple ways maybe?
Guess, but what? I don't have fucking eyes. I can't see that people are like moving.
Oh, this is the best. Oh, that makes me so happy.
I'm so mad. Heather just texted me. I must have got it in the mail. She's like, $170 for a ticket. Did you hit somebody? No, I wish I would have hit somebody. I just fucking.
Well, the good news is if you fight a ticket, no matter what, you almost always get it reduced, even if you're totally like messed up.
You should go do that.
So yeah, just literally just go and just say like, I'm sorry. And they'll be like, all right, $60.
Right, okay. Sweet. Thanks.
Or like the cop won't even show up and then they just drop it.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. All right. Try that. Keep you updated.
Yeah, I'd say, I mean, my advice would be just not pay it. Like, what are they going to do? You know?
I mean, I'm very much on that path.
Country's not even real, man.
Yeah.
It's just the man trying to keep us down, man.
I'm my own country.
Trying to keep control over us, man.
Rage Against the Machine.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
I think we got to just go back to the 60s. Like,
wow.
Straight hippie.
Okay.
Dude.
That part. Good. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like, wow. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back that far.
Yeah.
The hippie
anything before 1980.
Right,
I can't do it.
Hold on. That is not what I meant by any means.
I mean, whatever, dude. You grew up on the west side of the state. It's okay.
Okay.
The joke is he meant 1860.
1860. Yeah.
Those were the good old days.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we need more hippies. No, dude, I'm with you.
That took a turn. All right. On that, we're going to end it, I think. Jack, go get your ticket paid or don't. You know, actually, I would love the entertainment factor of you, like, trying to escape. Like, I mean, I just say don't pay your taxes either. Like, actually, you know what? Honestly, the final thing I have here is why do we have to figure out how much we pay in taxes?
Preach.
They should just give us the number. They know.
They already know.
Why do I have to come up with the number and pay money to figure it out?
And then they tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
They do tell you what to pay, though.
H&R
you
Block
do all,
does, not
you
the
do all your
government.
taxes, then you file them, and then if you get them wrong, they audit you.
Right.
Which means that they know the right numbers. So if they already know the right numbers, why don't you just tell me what I owe?
I feel like, okay, you're onto something here. I like this.
I get the feeling that Jack's never done his taxes.
No, I do my taxes. I take them to the lady, so they're done right.
The lady.
But I think I do like we have to, like they should just send you like boom, like this is what you owe this year, and then you take them in to see if you can get any deductions or whatever, like yada yada yada. That would be way better. I think more people would do their taxes. Less crime.
Less tax evasion.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement. Like, it's ridiculous to me.
It is.
I don't understand it.
It is the most annoying time of year.
It's like the concept is like, all right, I'm going to go to the grocery store and I'm just going to like try and calculate it all in my head and give you the right amount. And then if I am like short, they're like, you've got a fine now. We're taking you back to the grocery store jail.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good analogy because you're still doing all the work in the grocery store, grabbing everything, putting it all together.
Yeah. You know that like that's what you're supposed to do for your taxes. There were businesses like H&R Block that were made to like do them, but it's still like you as a human being and a citizen doing them, not the government.
And the reason that they don't do it that way is because TurboTax and H&R Block they petition the government to not do that because how would they make money?
So we got to take down H&R Block and TurboTax.
I think
that is the solution to our problems.
We're coming for you.
Yeah. Right.
Unless
sorry, Cherry, you're a sweet
unless
lady.
they want to
but
sponsor us, and then we're in. We will.
Ooh, yeah. Good point.
Somehow this has to do with Kim Kardashian's boyfriend and right turns on reds.
Yep.
No, don't turn on red.
I want how did you tell me about the experience? Like, did the cop come
sitting
up
in my car? I was like delivering a DoorDash order, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, "Do you know?" He's like, "Did you see that no turn on red?" And of course, I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Okay, well, there was a no turn on red. Like, give me your like license and registrations, all that." Went back to his car for like fucking 10 minutes.
Why does it take so long too? I don't like. What are you looking up? Like you look it up like my.
Like I'm sure looking up like database. Like, does this guy have like previous charges? Like shit like that. Like whatever. But why does it take that long? That should like come up quick.
I could do a Google search in that in like 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why it takes him so fucking long.
He's like, I don't know. This guy's bald with a beard.
And he was like, hey, like, I'm gonna downgrade it to. I didn't know how this was a fucking downgrade. But he's like, I'm gonna downgrade it to. He's like, you did no turn red. I'm gonna downgrade it to. What was it? Impeding traffic or like hitting a citizen while driving or some shit. I'm like, how is that a downgrade? I feel like that's worse. It was something like that. I think that's why Heather texted me and was like, did you hit somebody on the road? Because that must be what it says on the ticket, but I'll have to look at it. I was just like so confused at that moment in time.
Hitting a kid.
The story gets better.
You can hit a kid. It's less of a problem than turning on fucking red when it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh my gosh. That's good stuff.
Well,
that's
I'm
good
glad you're all right.
They're like the NFL with their policies. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Roger Goodell. Between the government, the taxes, and Roger Goodell, this world is fucked.
Fuck, dude.
All right. You can follow us at Blue by 90 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Go to blueby90.com and check out all of our stuff there. We appreciate you. Grab your merch at blueby90shop.com as well. And go Blue.
If anybody wants to make a GoFundMe to pay my ticket, I would greatly appreciate it.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.